Get elevator!
U.S. federal agents hitting journalists inside a Manhattan immigration court has set off a fresh storm in U.S. and escalated criticism of Trump administration's aggressive immigration enforcement tactics. The incident, which left a foreign journalist injured and hospitalized, underscores rising tensions at 26 Federal Plaza, a place that has increasingly become a flashpoint between ICE officers, immigrants, and the press. According to the Associated Press, visual journalist El Vural Elibal of the Turkish news agency, Anadolu, was shoved to the floor outside an elevator and hit his head. Witnesses said he was treated by a nurse on site before being carried out on a stretcher in a neck brace and taken to a hospital for evaluation. Two other journalists, Dean Moses of AM New York and freelance photographer Olga Fedorova, were also caught in the scuffle, but were not seriously hurt. The confrontation unfolded after agents attempted to detain an immigrant from Peru and were followed into the elevator by journalists covering the case, the New York Times reported. Moses described the scene bluntly, saying agents grabbed me by my arms and started pulling me out of the elevator. I tried to hold on, but I got shoved out. This comes on the heels of another troubling video showing an ICE agent shoving a woman into a wall during her husband's detention. That incident sparked an internal review at the Department of Homeland Security, raising questions about whether excessive force is becoming normalized during these routine operations. DHS officials, however, defended the agents. Tricia McLaughlin, Assistant Secretary at Homeland Security, said the crowd of reporters and activists created safety concerns and described them as agitators obstructing law enforcement duties. She claimed agents gave repeated orders to step back before force was used. New York leaders saw it differently. Governor Kathy Hochul called it abuse of law-abiding immigrants and the reporters telling their stories, while public advocate Jumian Williams and Comptroller Brad Lander condemned the violence and urged stronger oversight. State Assemblyman Zoran Mamdani went further, warning that routine violence at 26 Federal Plaza cannot be normalized. Fedorova, who has covered the court for years, said journalists had always been allowed in the hallway without issue. If they tell us to move, we move. But this time, it wasn't even clear that an arrest was happening, she said. For many, it reflects a deeper crisis. Secrecy and force replacing openness and accountability.